Hi, I'm Lois and welcome to Mocha Studios, and today we're making the SEREN Dumpling Pouch. These pouches come in 3 sizes: small, medium and large. You can find all of the supplies, cutting templates and a detailed step-by-step written tutorial with colour photographs on how to make these pouches in the pattern. I will put a link to purchase the pattern in the description box below the video. In this video, I will be making the medium SEREN dumpling. Using the templates provided in the pattern, cut out the pattern pieces in your chosen fabrics and apply interfacing to the wrong sides of both main body A exterior pieces. The medium and large pouches need to be cut on the fold. To do this, fold your fabric in half and then align the place on fold edge of the paper template with the folded edge of your folded fabric. Do not cut along the folded edge. Once the fabric is cut out and opened up, like you would open a book, it will be the correct shape and size. If you are using a continuous zipper like I am, apply a zigzag stitch onto one end of the zipper, 2 centimeters or 2/3 of an inch away from the edge. This does not need to be neat, as we will remove it later on. Transfer the top center cross markings from the paper pattern piece to your main body piece A and lining fabric pieces using chalk or a vanishing ink marker pen. Then fold the whole fabric piece in half, horizontally, to mark the center between the squared areas. Fold the zipper in half and mark small dots at the center of the zipper using chalk or a vanishing ink marker pen. Then mark small crosses 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch away from the central dot on the side of the zipper with the open end. These crosses will be your reference point when you come to insert the zipper. With sharp scissors, make small snips on both sides of the zipper tape, about 1/4 of an inch or 7 millimeters deep, with roughly 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch or 2 to 2.5 centimeters between clips. This is how the zipper will look once snipped. The small snips will help the zipper adapt to the curved edge of the pouch and make inserting the zipper easier. Lay the main body piece fabric panel right side up, open up the zipper and lay 1/2 wrong side up on top. Align the cross on the zipper with the cross on the main body piece. Pin the top middle cross marks together first, then pin all around the edge of the curve, holding the zipper firmly in place. Put on your zipper foot and guide the edge of the zipper foot with the raw edge of the zipper to ensure you don't sew the zipper in too tightly. If you sew too close to the zipper teeth, it will make it difficult to open and close the pouch. We are now going to repeat the same steps with the other side of the zipper, again making sure to align both of the cross marks and pinning the cross marks first. Then you should have something that looks like this. With your main body piece, right side up, lay the lining fabric on top. Wrong side up, so that the main body piece and the lining fabric are facing each other. Align the top and bottom crosses first and pin them in place. Carry on pinning all around the rest of the curves, leaving the squared areas open. Again, with your zipper foot on, start at one end and begin to sew through all 3 layers: main body piece, air fabric, zipper and lining. Using the zipper foot as a guide against the edge zipper tape. This time make sure to backstitch at the start and the end of the curve to secure all the fabrics in place. With sharp scissors, make small snips in the lining and main body piece around the curves of the pouch, following the snips on your zipper if possible. This will help your fabric lay flatter once it's turned out. Reach into the pouch through one of the square openings and turn the pouch right way out. Using a pointy tool, place it into the open gap of the pouch between the main body piece A and lining fabrics, and carefully run the tool along the curved edge to smooth it out as best you can. Take your time with this part. It's best to do this little by little so you don't accidentally poke a hole in your pouch. With a hot iron, press the curves flat. It is a good idea to use a sheet of baking paper, parchment paper, or a scrap of fabric to protect the zippers, especially if you are using a nylon zipper, which could melt. Top stitch along the edge of the curve, roughly 0.3 centimetres or 1/8 of an inch from the fabric edge. I like to use a longer stitch length when I top stitch, as I think it gives it a great finish. Here I am top stitching with a size 4 stitch length. Fold the pouch in half so that the lining is on the outside, then close up the zipper halfway. Tack stitch the open ends of the zipper closed with a needle and thread. This will make the next steps much easier. Or you can knit the zipper end back together. Tips on this can be found on my website, molco.co.uk. Pinch the open ends of the pouch closed, matching the centre of the zipper with the centre mark on the fabric you made at the start of the tutorial. Pin in place. Here is how the pouch should look when both ends are pinned closed. Sew both of the ends closed with a 2 or 2.5 stitch length. Make sure to backstitch at the start, the zipper join and the end. Trim off any excess fabric and zipper, leaving a 0.6 or 1/4 of an inch seam. Be very careful not to snip into any stitches. Now we are going to cover up these raw edges. Open up the fold on one side of your bias binding so it is flat. Then align it with one of the raw edges and pin in place right sides together. Stitch across these edges with a 2 or 2.5 stitch length. Fold the bias fabric upwards. Flip the pouch over so you can see the raw edges. Fold the overhanging bias edges inwards to cover the corners. Whilst keeping the folded sides folded inwards, fold the whole bias in half so that all the raw edges are neatly tucked away. Sew the bias in place, making sure to backstitch at the start and the end to keep the bias firmly in place. Now we are going to repeat the same steps to cover the other side. Here is a view of the sides sewn and bias added. Turn the pouch the right way out through the open zipper, using your fingers to push out the corners and smooth out any creases. If you have any creases on the outside of the pouch, you can pack the pouch with some spare material or use a tailor's ham and carefully iron them out. The final optional step is to tie a length of leather around the zipper pull, and then you are finished. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and you are proud of your new pouch. If you appreciate this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. To purchase the paper templates used in this tutorial, please follow the link in the description box below the video. The PDF pattern also includes a supplies list and a detailed step-by-step written tutorial with colour photographs. Your purchase helps support my business so I can keep creating more tutorials like this one. To see what other sewing tutorials and patterns I have on offer, head over to molko.co.uk.